Most people believe that cleaning sensors is good for the engine. But in real-world repair situations, many cars start to lose throttle response waste fuel and shake at idle after just one wrong cleaning. In this video, I will show why a step that seems harmless is quietly damaging this sensor every single day. Many people experience the same situation. The car still drives normally. There are no strange noises. There are no serious error codes. But over time, you begin to notice the car feels weaker on acceleration. It vibrates slightly when stopped at traffic lights, and fuel consumption increases for no clear reason. And many videos say that just clean this sensor, and the car will be fine again. It sounds reasonable, easy to do, saves money. But in real repair work, many cars actually get worse after cleaning. Not because the sensor was already bad, but because it was cleaned the wrong way, or it never needed to be cleaned in the first place. And that is exactly why you should keep watching the next part. The main character in this video is the mass airflow sensor, also known as the MAF sensor. It is a small sensor, usually located between the air filter box and the throttle body. Its job is to accurately measure the amount of air entering the engine, then send that data to the ECU, so it can calculate the correct amount of fuel. You can think of it this way: the MAF is like the engine's scale. However much air comes in, the ECU injects the corresponding amount of fuel. The problem is, the MAF is not a component that tolerates dirt, and it absolutely does not tolerate rough handling. Just a thin layer of oil, or one improper cleaning, is enough to cause incorrect readings, throwing the entire engine operation off balance. And that is why this sensor is one of the most misunderstood components today. Mistake 1. Using the wrong cleaning fluid. This is the mistake that destroys the most MAF sensors. Many people use whatever is available in the garage, such as WD, 40 throttle body cleaner, carb cleaner, or brake cleaner. The label may say cleaning, but for a MAF sensor, it is a disaster. These chemicals leave a thin, oily residue or eat away the protective coating on the sensor wire. What is the result? The car may run fine for a few days, then it starts to shake, lose throttle response, and burn more fuel. And you think the sensor failed by itself. The truth is, it did not fail due to age. It was damaged the moment you sprayed the wrong chemical. For a MAF sensor, only a dedicated residue-free MAF cleaner is a safe choice. Mistake 2. Spraying. The wrong way is killing the sensor. Stop. Spraying does not automatically mean clean. Many people clean the MAF sensor by spraying directly and spraying hard, just like cleaning a throttle body or metal parts. But inside this sensor are extremely thin, sensing wires almost as thin as a human hair. Just one direct high-pressure spray can bend them, shift them, or damage their protective coating. The dangerous part is the sensor does not fail immediately. It still works, but it sends incorrect data. The result is weak acceleration, rough idle, fuel consumption gradually increases. And you will never suspect that the cause came from the way you sprayed it last time. With a MAF sensor, a gentle hand is more important than a strong one. Mistake 3. Reinstalling too soon because it looks dry. Dry on the outside does not mean safe on the inside. Many people spray the cleaner, wait a few minutes, see that the sensor no longer looks wet, and rush to reinstall it. But solvent does not evaporate at the same rate everywhere. Inside the sensor housing, where the sensing wires and circuitry are chemicals, may still remain. When you reinstall it too early, electric current flows through solvent that has not fully dried. The risk of short circuits or incorrect readings appears. The dangerous part is the car may run normally for a few days, then later begin to shake, lose power, or trigger warning lights. With a MAF sensor, patience is more important than speed. At minimum, let it dry for 15 to 20 minutes, or ideally overnight, and never reinstall it if you are still unsure. Mistake 4. Cleaning but ignoring the root cause. If you only clean the MAF, there is a high chance you are fixing the wrong thing. In real-world repairs, a MAF sensor rarely gets dirty randomly. It usually gets contaminated because of upstream causes, such as aftermarket oiled air filters, oil buildup inside the intake tube, a dirty throttle body, or vacuum leaks. When you clean the MAF without addressing these causes, after a short time, dust and oil will return and stick to the sensor again. The result is you keep cleaning it repeatedly, the sensor becomes weaker over time, and eventually you believe it has failed. The truth is, the MAF is usually the victim, not the culprit. Before cleaning, stop and check the root cause. This helps you avoid unnecessary expenses. If you are watching this far, I know you truly care about the car you are driving. I have placed a related video in the description, Throttle, Body Cleaning. Gone wrong. Stop before you damage your engine. Mistake 5. Cleaning when the MAF is not the part that needs fixing. Do not clean parts just hoping for luck. Many symptoms that drivers blame on a dirty MAF actually come from other components, such as oxygen sensors, giving incorrect readings, a dirty or sticking throttle body, the engine coolant temperature sensor, or small vacuum leaks that are hard to detect. The problem is, these symptoms look very similar. Rough idle, weak acceleration, increased fuel consumption all make you believe the MAF is the problem. But skilled technicians do not guess. They read trouble codes, review live data, and perform visual inspections before touching the sensor. Cleaning the MAF, when it is not the cause, only leads to wasted time, increased risk of damaging a good part, and unnecessary costs. Sometimes doing nothing is actually the correct way to fix a car. A real customer case. One vehicle came into the shop with slight rough idle and higher than normal fuel consumption. There were no serious error codes and no strange noises. The owner had watched many videos and believed the MAF was dirty. He cleaned the sensor twice, each time very carefully. But the condition did not improve and even got worse. Eventually, he believed the sensor had failed and was preparing to replace it at a cost of several $100s. After a proper diagnostic check, the real cause was just a small cracked vacuum hose, costing less than a few $dozen. The MAF was completely fine at first, but because it was handled multiple times, it gradually weakened and became a victim. The lesson is very simple. Wrong assumption. Fix the wrong part, lose money in the wrong place. If there is one thing you should remember after this video, it is this. Cleaning is not always good. Spraying does not always mean clean. And not every sensor with symptoms is something you should touch. The MAF sensor is very sensitive, but it is also very honest. If you treat it correctly, it helps the engine run smoothly and efficiently. If you do it wrong, it makes you lose money without knowing why. So before you pick up the spray, can stop for a moment. Think again. Check again. And only do it when you are sure it is truly necessary. If you want your car to last longer with fewer problems, I have placed a related video in the description about habits that help cars run hundreds of thousands of miles without major engine repairs. Watch before you fix. You will avoid many unnecessary mistakes.